What happened?
Hello?
Whoa.
Can you hear me all good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I got a weird. Stay out of the light.
It's so dramatic. Don't go towards it.
Oh.
Are you okay?
I went toward it.
Well, at least I know you're not a vampire, because if you was, that's it, you'd have been gone.
Unless I'm a daywalker.
See, I didn't even think about that. It's good. We finally get to chat about The Argument.
Yes.
Which is such a cool, quirky, like, indie film. And that's not something you've been doing recently. You've been doing these huge, big Hollywood films. And I was just wondering, what do you prefer doing? Like, do you prefer doing these huge Hollywood films with massive budgets, or is it more fun to do these smaller indie films?
I think, like, whenever you're doing it, the grass is always greener, because while you're doing, like, a gigantic film, always, like, halfway through, you're like, oh, I long for some small, tiny cat. Like, because I come from independent film, and this is very theatrical.
And a method in it, obviously your character, he throws a cocktail party with his partner, they have an argument, and they sort of reenact it Groundhog Day style over and over again to prove who was right. And it's such a genius method. Like, if I'd have thought of it before, I probably wouldn't have time to do this Zoom call, because I'd just be proving to everyone, I'm right. That's all I'd be doing. So I was wondering, obviously, I'm going to give you that chance now. If you could pick any moment from your life, whether it's childhood to right now, what would you pick to just be like, oh yeah, I was right, by the way?
Oh, I guess it was, wow, geez. There was this time where I was going out with this girl, and she was just playing with my mind, man. She was just, and then, like, finally was like, I can't anymore. I can't with this girl, So we broke up, and then she, like, systematically befriended all my friends. So, like, I was like, damn it, I can't go anywhere without seeing this girl. And so I was, like, trying to tell everybody, I was like, you're gonna see, man, she's gonna manipulate you, she's gonna play with your mind, you're gonna see. And they were just like, what are you talking about? So if I could replay that moment where I could just be like, I told you.
You know what? Give me their emails. I'll send this interview to all of them, and I'll proper show it to them that she's full on bunny boiler. This is going from a little interview to therapy now.
Yeah, I wonder if people are going, it's like a drama therapy situation, because you have this couple who, all the intentions are good. Like, my character is trying to propose, and he's trying to, like, set his, possible, his girlfriend up, his possible fiance up for the future, and he invites his agent friend over, and he's like, trying to, like, take the next step in their relationship. For some reason, if he just says, I was trying to propose to you, if he just says that, then everything would be fine. But he wants to be right so badly, and so does she, that he's like, okay, let's recreate the night to see who is right, and then I'm going to propose to you, and you'll see how wonderful of a wonderful person I am. And then the friends, Danny Pudi and Maggie Q, I love Maggie Q, I did Balls of Fury with her. Maggie and Danny are a couple, and like, by the second night, they're just like, they start to catch on, and like, what the hell are we doing here? And, like, and then they're just like, wait a minute, yes, let's see who is right, because these different other, couples have their own issues in their own relationships. So they're like, well, this is fun. This is like, we're getting to the bottom of all our issues. And so it becomes just like, and then Tyler James Williams and Cleopatra Coleman are in it. And I'm with my significant other in it is Emma Bell, who, and what's crazy is that Emma and Tyler were in The Walking Dead. And I'm in The Walking Dead, but none of us ever worked together on The Walking Dead.
Obviously, you've never done Walking Dead together. Obviously, you were all in it. But
right.
Did you guys just get to, like, chat about it, and, like, poor Danny Pudi's just on the side, like, oh, I'm not part of this now. Like,
yeah. Well, I guess we all had our fun Walking Dead stories, but it was kind of like a badge of honor. It just seemed like, wow. I mean, the show has, I guess it's credit to the show, because it's been going on for so long. What a huge ensemble cast. Like, gigantic, and like, of course, you're gonna find a movie where you have several characters from The Walking Dead, but have never been working together on that show because it's so vast.
Yeah, no, I'm half expecting in like 5 years' time we're gonna have a Love Actually style film where it's just full of The Walking Dead cast, because you can't not be in a film and like not have someone from Walking Dead in it now. It's just got to that point. Were they like probing you for spoilers as well? Because obviously, spoiler alert, those two aren't in it anymore. R.I.P. to them. But were they like probing you for spoilers about what's going to happen next on The Walking Dead?
No, they weren't. They
just don't care anymore now. They're like, oh,
they're over it. They're just like, it's like, I don't care what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Even if they did, I couldn't really say. But we have the finale on October 4th.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about I get to do a bunch of stuff in that.
Have you got like a watch party planned or anything like that?
What is that, on a Sunday? Yeah, I'll have the day off probably. Oh, no, they do it Monday here, don't they?
Well, yeah, in the UK, it's on Mondays, yeah.
I might be working.
Oh, how bleak is that? Meanwhile, Emma and Tyler will just be sat at home in
just be
watching it there for Family Feud's probably on now. I can watch that.
I'll be on set at doing Fantastic Beasts stuff. Hopefully.
Yeah, I suppose that's all right, you know. There's also 3 movies in the work for The Walking Dead. Not a lot's known about them, but I'm hoping, mainly for the benefit of this interview, that Luke, he gets his own movie. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I'm saying it so that it happens, you know. Well, I'm hoping if I say it, I'll get invited to that watch party, you know. So that's why I'm saying it mainly.
Sure.
But what would you like to see for the future for Luke? If he got his own movie, what would you love to see happen? As someone who, you know, backs their own comics and everything, writes all of those.
Wow. I'm honored that you think he should get his own movie. I would love to just make some interesting appearances in one of the movies coming out, maybe even get to work with Rick. I never got to work with him, you know, and so I would love to cross over onto the big screen. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I just feel like that movie would be just epic. I just imagine the scene where he's like settled down finally, maybe like teaching school again, you know. He's like, he's like, you know, doing like a glee club thing, you know. He's like with the kids of Oceanside or something.
Nice.
And maybe there's Jules, you know, sitting in the audience, and she's got a baby or something. And, you know, and it looks like everything's fine, and then like I'm just like I'm going like this, and I see that behind the kids is just, oh shit, there's just a wave of zombies.
Oh wow,
that would be a cool opening.
Yeah, right? I like that.
So then it would be interesting if you had like the kids like suddenly turn around and they all have like bow and arrows. And
That'd be cool. Or Maestro Kane is all of a sudden like a skewer you can take out with. What you don't know is I've actually typed all of that up now. I'm ready to sell it. I'm about to make millions off your idea there, Dan. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Don't worry, I'll invite you to my watch party.
It's a win-win. I get to do that if it happens.
We'll go from that movie to another little indie film that we've already mentioned there. I've got Fantastic Beasts 3, little like cute, quirky indie film that you're going to be a part of. What are you more excited to do? Are you more excited to like see Eddie Redmayne and Jude Law and the guys again? Or are you more excited for that delightful little coronavirus swab test that's going to happen? Oh God, I've opened a wound. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not a fan of that test.
Oh, you've had it already?
Yeah, because I had to go back on set for costume fitting to see if I had that quarantine 15, you know?
Yeah.
Which I didn't. I fit perfectly into
How big
I had to lose it.
Like, oh, I do have it, by the way.
I gained
How do
about...
I talk about Harry Potter now? Oh, God.
Yeah, I gained about 20 pounds over quarantine, and then I had to lose it before the other day. So I was like, I just made it in right under the wire.
Yeah.
I never had to test my gag reflex and I have a very strong gag reflex.
Yeah. And I'm glad that's the way you found out, bud. So,
yes.
I did not think the interview would take that turn so quickly there, mate. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that test. But I am looking forward, like, if I have to get over that hurdle, however many times I have to do that, Hopefully that whole thing evolves and changes, becomes simpler and less invasive. Invasive.
Yeah.
I'm evasive.
You want to evade it, not be invaded. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to be on set again, then fine. I'll do that. But it's the little things, man. I'll just be happy to be like on set. Like I'll just be like, they're gonna shave me down, and I'm gonna have my mustache, and I'm gonna be looking at my mustache, just being like, "Hello, old friend."
What year is this?
And just like pampering my mustache. I was like, "Can I get you a small pillow?" I don't know. But I'm gonna be like, "Wow, look at my costume!" Like I'm just gonna be like, look, I get to be in a Warner Brothers film. Hello, Eddie. I'm gonna be so it's literally gonna be like, wow, I get to act again, because it's like,
I mean, you're living the dream now,
right? Living the I mean, look, I'm very lucky. I get to live my dream.
You've got now epic war scenes happening in Fantastic Beasts 3. Like, how excited are you for that, to be filming like these moments?
Well, I definitely have a lot to do in this one, which I'm really excited about.
Right.
Yeah, the whole thing is building up to, like, knock on wood, we get to do 5 movies here, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing leads up to, and the through line historically is the build up to World War II. Right now, where
do you with The Walking Dead and zombie apocalypse, now World War II, like, when are you just going to get like a nice happy film where you can run through meadows and eat candy floss? When are you going to get that, Dan?
That's the argument, man. The argument. I just
yeah. And we've come full circle there.
That
That was clever there.
That was a candy floss circle.
I like your style there, man. But there's also rumors of Fantastic Beasts 3. Like, there's going to be possibly some fan favorites returning. Some people are throwing out about Hagrid's name. Now, again, you don't have to confirm or anything, but who would you like to see, like, from the old Harry Potter films, possibly make a return? Who would be like the dream for you?
Is that a Niffler over your shoulder up there?
Oh, that little guy there. I don't know how he got there. Yes, I did put him there deliberately just for this interview. I spoke to Danny Pudi the other day, and I put Childish Gambino's vinyl in the background. So obviously they did Community together. I was like, he's going to pick up on this. He's going to bring Donald Glover into the chat. It's going to be great. He ignored it the whole time. So I'm so glad you noticed him.
I can always pick out a Niffler in the crowd.
That's a Tinder.
Wait, what was your question? What was the question, pal? I was distracted.
That's all right, mate. There you go. We'll get rid of him. He's gone now, so you can't be distracted again. What sort of like old Harry Potter fan favorite would you like to see appear in the Fantastic Beasts film?
Well, yes, there could be that Hagrid crossover, which would be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Is that what people are saying? I didn't.
Well, it's been some sort of like speculation that maybe Hagrid could be making.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I always thought about that. Because I love Hagrid. Who doesn't love Hagrid, man?
Yeah.
And I always thought that there was a moment there where he's like on a date with the other giantess.
Goblet of Fire.
Yeah. And he's talking about, she's like, well, my mother was a giant and my father was a wee little man, and she would put him up on the shelf.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and then I started thinking, like, what if I was his adopted father?
Oh, cool.
She was there, and she comes to Newt, and she's like, I have my baby boy. Can you take care of him?
Oh.
And Newt is just like, well, I'm a little busy, but. And there's me. I'm just like, all right, I'll take care of this giant kid.
Yeah.
I thought that would be a fun connection there. With the whole Time Turner thing, I mean, you could really have anybody show up, Hermione pops in by accident or something.
Yeah, that's
some kind of Easter egg. Whoever, like, if you think back at the first movies, whoever messed around with that Time Turner,
I'll write that one down. We'll make it. We'll be billionaires. It's great. This is just a pitch meeting now. We've done therapy, pitch meeting. Who knows what's going to happen next? On that note, I want to play a sort of game with you. I feel like the Harry Potter fandom, they'll straight up like Avada Kedavra me if I don't get the juice from you when it comes to Fantastic Beasts 3. So I want to play essentially 2 truths, 1 lie, but I know you can't spill the beans. Like J.K. Rowling's probably watching us with a heat-sensitive telescope right now, making sure we don't spill it. So rather than 2 truths, 1 lie, you can just give me 3 statements about Fantastic Beasts. They can be 2 truths, 1 lie. They can also be 2 lies, 1 truth. They can be 3 lies. They can be 3 truths. They can be whatever you want. This is just to fuel me and the Harry Potter fandom to just give me 3 statements about Fantastic Beasts, whether they're real or false. And it's up to us to determine whether they're truths or lies in our own little Reddit forum somewhere. Yeah, are you up for that?
Yeah, I hope I don't.
Yeah.
Start any forest fires.
You can say anything. They can be lies. They can be whatever you want.
Nifflers.
Yeah.
Are deemed the most dangerous creature in the entire Wizarding world.
Yeah. He's giving me evil looks now, so that one could be true.
Because no one knows exactly where the portal in the marsupial pouch goes. So it's like CERN. You understand? It can malfunction at any time.
Right, okay.
And we're all screwed.
The sort of terrorist, like Bermuda Triangle of the Wizarding world. Yeah, okay.
Inside the Niffler pouch.
Right. Oh God, I don't want him on my show. I feel dirty.
Because of the new protocols, Fantastic Beasts 3 will be set in a dystopian sci-fi future.
Yeah, that one. I believe that straight away.
We're still in 20s outfits.
Yeah,
but we have hazmat suits on.
Fantastic Beasts and the Rise of the National Health Service, I think is what the working title is.
Yes, exactly. And then that there will be a new creature that is based on the test that attacks you from the periphery with swab-like antennas and mandibles and gets you in your nose and your mouth and just like and then takes samples of you and clones you.
But the clone was a nice little twist at the end.
You asked for 1 truth.
Oh! If it's not this monster's got like cotton swabs all over it, what I wouldn't love to see Eddie Redmayne up against this little cotton swab monster thing. He's like, I've won Oscars, and now I'm sat here with a man in a green screen suit, sticking his fingers and stuff up my nose. Like, I was Stephen Hawking. Now look at me. Oh, great. I will be disappointed if I don't see that, Dan, and I will come for you if I don't see it. You know that?
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to make a puppet out of that creature just in case.
Finally, when I was doing like my research for you, I'm like looking through your filmography, and like there's not a franchise you've not been a part of. We spoke about The Walking Dead. We spoke about Fantastic Beasts. Hell, you've even been in like Kung Fu Panda. So I was looking, I was like, what franchise have you not been a part of? And then it hit me. Your profile picture on Twitter is currently you as Han Solo for your 4DX podcast. You've not been a part of the Star Wars world yet.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to definitely put some kind of spin-off, Dan Solo. I'm like floating that out.
Yes.
I'm his cousin, Definitely try to float that out in the collective unconscious. But I was in a movie called Fanboys, actually, which is peripherally connected to Star Wars, and it's about these. You should see it, man. It's a really fun movie. It's about these friends. Got Jay Baruchel in it, Sam Huntington. William Shatner makes a cameo, but it's about these buddies. Chris Marquette is ill, and it's very 80s. It's an homage to all those movies that we loved in the 80s. A bunch of friends get together and take their ill friend, and for a last hurrah, they go cross country to break into the Lucas Ranch to watch, one of the movies before it comes out.
But yeah, I was gonna say, obviously Taika Waititi, he's working on the next Star Wars film, which is so cool. Yeah. Like, he's like probably one of my favorite directors, full stop. It's really cool. Let's say he's going to give you the call now. He's going to ring you up and he's going to say, hello, Dan.
Hello?
Hello, Dan. It's Taika Waititi here.
Taika Waititi.
Is that all right?
I'll take it.
But he rings you up and he says, you know what? I've written Jojo Rabbit. I've got Oscars for that now. I'm sort of done with writing. I need you to write me your dream character for Star Wars. Okay? Who are we going for? Like, who are you going for? Let's try and pitch this one out.
Well, like I said, he's definitely. Well, my Star Wars name is. You know what your Star Wars name is.
How'd you get this?
It's your name backwards. So my name is Leonard Relgoff.
I mean, that's handy for me because my name's also Daniel. So tick Leonard. Yeah.
I go by Nad for sure.
And when people tell you to leave, they say, "Right, go Nad," and it takes the room.
My middle name is Nevik. Mad Nivik.
Oh, mysterious.
Mad Nad Nivik.
Oh, whoa! Oh, I'm intimidated. I'm like, what's his backstory?
You don't want to mess with Mad Nad Nivik.
I like it.
I definitely. Like after the Solo movie, I was like a spice middleman between Jabba, Mad Nad Nivik. was like a spice liaison between Jabba and Han. I was also his like space poker buddy.
And that's why you're so mad now. That's why Nad is mad, because Han Solo, he saved the planet now, and you're just stuck with Jabba. Is that why he's so mad?
I think he's mad because he's crazy. Because as a small child, he was born during an asteroid field excursion. And while the ship was flying through an asteroid field, they pumped up my mom with so many super drugs that when I was born, I don't know about that. We'll
let's keep it going.
We'll fix that in post. We'll fix that.
I won't write that one down. That's not going in our script list.
Oh, I know why. I was jettisoned by accident. I'm going to add a little Wrath of Khan thing onto my character. I was hiding in the compartment in Han Solo's Millennium Falcon when he jettisoned the spice.
Right.
And he never came back to look for me.
Oh, we've got a revenge story now. Well, I don't want to break it to you. Have you seen the new Star Wars films? I think Mad Nad is going to be a bit pissed when he finds out what happened to Han Solo. Oh no, I'm not just.
Oh, you mean much later?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what happened to me?
Oh, I thought I just spoiled the whole Star Wars saga for you there.
When I went to go see The Force Awakens, I don't know what the hell happened, but I had somehow heard that he was going to be in all of the movies.
Yeah.
When I'm in the movie theater and I'm watching it with my popcorn, I'm like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And I see him start walking across the gangplank, and I'm just like, wait a minute. Why are they reenacting the Obi-Wan Darth Vader scene from the Death Star in Star Wars? And then these guys who have seen it 20 times who are in my row, they turn to me and they're like, "Oh, you haven't seen it yet." And I go, "Wait, no, why? What?" And then they kill Han, and I became Luke Skywalker from Empire. I was just all, "No! It's impossible!" And the guys are just like, "Yeah, dude, yeah." And then I just like kind of looked at them, and I just slipped off of the seat. I fell into the air duct. And they just found me hanging upside down underneath the theater.
That's where you are today. You're still there.
I'm still hanging there with no hand, just being like...
Oh, God. This, again, full circle. We've gone back to therapy now. I'm glad that I helped you let that off your chest.
I was so upset when they killed him. I mean, they brought him back for that last one, which was very emotional scene, but my God, that was very upsetting for me.
Yeah.
Very upsetting.
He's the Star Wars OG. Like, it's nice to see him as a Force ghost and all of that, but it still hurts every time.
It really does. And every time Kyle was punching him, I was like, yeah, punch yourself. Keep punching yourself.
Man, do you need to, like, You just get a stronger drink. I see you drinking your Fiji water. Do you need like a whiskey or something now?
No, I'm good with water. If I ever drink, it's usually a wine or something, or like a tequila or something. But I'm more of a pothead. I smoke pot. That's what
I love how we've gone from the argument to zombies to nifflers with pouches to pot. I mean, that's the way everything should be. I hope one day I get to interview Helen Mirren and we do the exact same story arc. That's the dream.
That would be amazing if that all lined up like that.
If I just do the same questions.
Yeah.
Every single person I ask now.
That would be like a real social experiment to see like actually what lined up and what didn't.
Who just plays along? Helen Mirren goes, yeah, no, I am great in The Walking Dead. I really am.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I was incredible in Fanboys.
She probably was. She was probably playing like William Shatner or something, and she's just such a good actress. He was like, I didn't even know.
Carrie Fisher was in Fanboys.
Oh, wow. So you really do. Like, you have just the Star Wars Dan Fogler universes have just proper merged.
I am bleeding over into every single franchise.
That's when every time I watch Friends now, I see you instead of David Schwimmer. What has he done?
I'm coming for Jennifer Aniston's career.
The divorce between you and Brad Pitt was horrible, Dan. I'm sorry. You and Brad Pitt split. It still gets me. Oh,
I still miss her. I mean, I still miss him. I messed that up.
Have you let slip that Brad Pitt was a woman this whole time? There's my clickbait that I needed right there.
The first rule about what gender is Brad Pitt Club is no one talks about what gender is Brad Pitt Club.
I've got the clickbait. Yes. Bud, thank you so much for making me laugh, making me smile, but thank you for at least my girlfriend's not going to fancy Brad Pitt anymore.
However I can help you.
You're a hero. Thank you.
Oh my God, there he is staring at me over your shoulder, upset. He's very upset at me.
Stop saying he. Use the correct term.
I'm sorry.
Okay, sweetheart. Bud, thank you so much.
Anybody who has the name Dan, I have to talk to them like I'm Nicholson and I'm in The Shining, okay? Danny! Coming for you, Danny! I don't want to hurt you, Danny!
I'm going to go have a long shower now and just cry away the fear.
That's what I do.
I'm going to make sure all of the axes, though, in my house are put away so you don't come slashing through my door. Thank you so much, mate.
Sure,
This has been so much fun. I loved it.